The Samsung Galaxy A8 Plus is the latest addition to Samsung's mid-range smartphone. Also, it is probably the first device by Samsung which have a dual camera setup on the front, which should ideally improve the selfies on this one. The new Galaxy A8 Plus borrows design cues from last year's flagship the Note 8. In this video we will review the Samsung Galaxy A8 Plus. I am Mr. Tech. Let's see if it's worth. As its name suggests, this is one large phone. It's relatively thick and heavy. That weight also feels unbalanced, especially when typing, which requires you to hold the phone from close to the bottom. It will stick out of many pockets. Samsung has listed two color options for this phone, black and gold. With the removal of buttons from the front face, it looks really plain and monolithic. The front face is broken only by the earpiece and dual front cameras right near the upper edge. Talking about the camera, the Galaxy A8 Plus is equipped with a 16-megapixel rear camera with an f1.7 aperture lens. That's the same resolution as the previous generation, only with a brighter lens. It's got face detection autofocus, but no optical stabilization. There's a trusty old single LED flash. It's how Samsung rolls. Let's look at some pictures. The dynamic range is about average, but we noticed the camera always brought more detail than we'd expect in the shadows. Just like it happens with other Samsung samples, you may notice some sharpening halos and some over-sharpened building edges. But none of those were extreme, though. There is HDR Auto available, but it's inside the settings menu. We rarely had to rely on HDR as the phone brings enough detail in the shadows. Forcing the HDR on won't enhance the shadows, but will decrease the highlights blowout a bit. Thanks to the wide f1.7 aperture, the Galaxy A8 Plus shoots nice low-light photos. There is noise, sure, but also more than enough detail for the class. The quality of the pictures is quite good with lots of detail, low noise, good dynamic range, even exposure, and no stitching traces. The Galaxy A8 Plus comes with a dual front-facing camera. It's a 16 megapixels plus 8 megapixels pairing, each with an f1.9 aperture, with a fixed focus plane. The lack of autofocus doesn't mean the camera is not capable of some focus tricks. The A8 Plus comes with live focus in particular, a feature which allows variable defocusing of the background before or after the shot has been taken. The Galaxy A8 Plus captures video up to 1080p on 30 fps, so no 4K recording out of this one. Talking about the specifications, the A8 Plus offers Samsung's brand new Exynos 7885 SoC, plus an integrated ARM Mali G71 GPU. You get 64 GB of storage, of which about 51 GB is available to users. MicroSD card support goes up to 256 GB. Because of Samsung's unique 18.5:9 aspect ratio, the screen resolution is 1080x2220, giving you a tiny bit more height than the 1080x2160 that you get at 18:9. The A8 Plus has 6-inch display, whereas the A8 has 5.6-inch display. Both A8 Plus and A8 also has AMOLED display. The battery comes in at 3500 mAh, but the A8 offers slightly low battery, which is 3000 mAh, the least we'd expect for a phone this large. Fast charging is supported, but not wireless charging. Samsung ships the Galaxy A8 Plus with Android 7.1.1, which is disappointing in 2018. The Galaxy A8 Plus is in a bit of an awkward position. It isn't very convincing when seen next to the OnePlus 5T, especially because of the features and capabilities that Samsung still reserves for its flagships. We don't think the new Galaxy A8 Plus is strong enough to fend off the OnePlus 5T at exactly the same price. While the performance is good, it's let down by software bloat. On the other hand, high-quality AMOLED screen is great, and the battery life is excellent. Right now, Samsung's own Galaxy S7 looks more attractive thanks to its lower price. The Galaxy S8 is also soon to be replaced, which means it will become more affordable as well. That's for today guys, leave a like if you like the video and subscribe my channel.